Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to another 30 for 30. And this year we are talking about 30 beautiful values that we can learn from the Quran. And today we're talking about a very, very beautiful value that we can learn from Islam and teach to other people. And that value is embracing diversity and inclusion, meaning embracing how beautiful the human family is with all of our diversity of ethnicities and languages and culture, and not discriminating between them, not showing any kind of prejudice or hate or racism against other people because of where they're from or what they look like. No, Islam does not teach that at all. Islam teaches us that we're all Beni Adam. We are all sons and daughters of Adam. We're all part of one big human family. So we can learn this in the Quran. And let's go ahead and look at Surah Al-Hujarat, or in English, the chapter of the rooms. We're going to look at ayah number 13, and this was revealed in Medina. So this is a Medinan surah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الناس إنا خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم. So let's look at that word by word. Let's go ahead and read the English interpretation. Ya ayyuhan nas, O humanity. So it's not just saying O Muslims, but O mankind. Ya ayyuhan nas. We created you from male and female. Inna khalaqnakum min dhikrin wa untha. Male and female. وَجَعَلْنَاكُمْ شُعُوبًا وَقَبَائِلَ. And we made you nations and tribes, or peoples and tribes. Why? Why did Allah make us into different tribes and peoples? لِتَعَارَفُوا. To know one another. Surely, إِنَّ أَقْرَبْكُمْ, who is the most righteous or noble of you in the sight of Allah, and Allah is the one who has the most righteousness or taqwa. أَتَقَاكُمْ. So, Allah has made us into different peoples, different tribes, different groups, so that we can get to know one another, so we can recognize one another, to see each other's differences, but get to know each other, right? Not to keep us divided, but to get to know one another. And who is the most righteous in the sight of Allah? Is it that group over there from this country, or that group over there that looks like this or that? No. It's only those who have the most righteousness and the most taqwa. That is the best in the sight of Allah. So this is completely negating the idea of racism, that a particular group of people is better than anyone else in the sight of Allah because of their characteristics or where they're from. No, only the good deeds, the righteousness, the taqwa, the belief of someone, only that raises your status in the eyes of Allah. So you could be, a very poor person from some part of the world, and you might be among the highest people in the sight of Allah, even though many people might discriminate against you. But in the sight of Allah, you are the most righteous and the most valuable because of your faith, your belief, your good deeds, and your taqwa. So what can we learn about this from the Quran? Well, Allah created everyone equally. We're all at the same level. We should never discriminate based on gender, color of our skin, status, or for any other reason, right? We're all equal in the sight of Allah, except but with the only difference between us is how much we attain the pleasure of Allah through our good deeds and our faith, right? That's the only difference among us, right? And who can tell? Right? Who can tell who is more righteous than someone else? Only Allah knows. MashaAllah, someone might look very righteous. They're always in the masjid. They're always praying, but we don't know what's in their heart. We don't know what their intentions are, going back to yesterday's lessons about intentions. So we can't discriminate against anyone because we don't really know who is more righteous. Only Allah can judge between us on those things. So how can we become a better person? Well, when I respect every human being, no matter their color or the language they speak or where they're from, then I set an example. We Muslims can be an example to other people. When anyone comes to our masjid, they're going to see people from 30 different countries, from different colors, different backgrounds, different languages, and we're all coming together, praying together, and eating together. And we set a wonderful, beautiful example to this country that we live in. And we can contribute to sending positivity and embracing diversity and inclusion, true brotherhood and sisterhood in our Muslim ummah. So we're going to end with a dua. Ya Allah, make me respect every human being. Ameen. Alhamdulillah. We'll see you tomorrow, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.